Hey guys, you all did such a great job with your subtraction last week. I was so proud of the hard work you did and how well you were able to become subtraction masters. So just like we did with addition, we learned how to add and then we were able to do addition word problems. Well, now we are going to start subtraction word problems. But before we start, let's do a little bit of reviewing. So this first question says, when you subtract, do you get more or less? So let's think for a second. When I take those two numbers, am I putting them together to get more? Or am I trying to take some away to get less? Yeah, you're working to find less. What is the sign in subtraction called? We have our numbers and it might say 5 and then our symbol. 2 equals. What is that sign called or that symbol called? Good. It's called a minus. It's a minus sign. So it's not a plus sign like in addition because plus means we're putting something together. But a minus sign means we're taking something away. And what do you call the answer in subtraction? What do you call the answer? You call it the difference. That is what it is, the difference between the two numbers. Awesome job. We're going to click this and we're going to listen to some subtraction word problems today.
Hello kids, welcome to the Dodgeball Gym. Today we will be learning about subtraction and word problems. We have some fun stuff to learn, so let's get started. Does anybody know what this sign means when we see it in a math problem? This sign means to subtract, and some other words for subtract are to take away or minus. Today we are working with word problems which are just stories about math. Here is our first word problem. It says, I have 7 balloons and then 2 of them pop. How many balloons do I have now? Remember, it is good to read it a second time. I have 7 balloons, and then 2 of them pop. How many balloons do I have now? I believe that this math problem is asking us to take away because it said that they had 7 balloons, but some of them popped. If a balloon pops, you no longer can play with that balloon, so they go away. So we will be taking 2 of them away, just like it says in the word problem. I am going to start this with a circle drawing. Circle drawings are a great way to illustrate math stories or word problems. I am going to use 7 circles to represent the 7 balloons that we started with. Here are the 7 balloons. The problem says that 2 of them popped. Do you think this means that it will take away 2 balloons or add 2 balloons? We will take away 2 balloons because they popped. I will put an X on 2 of these balloons to show that those 2 went away. Now the rest of the circles that do not have an X are the balloons that I have left. This is an awesome way to figure out the math problem. We need to write an equation to go along with this word problem. If you remember, we had 7 balloons total at the beginning, so we will write the total, or 7, first, because this is how many we had before any of them popped. Then it told us that 2 of those balloons popped. We will now use the minus sign or the takeaway sign, which tells me that I am going to take away 2 of those balloons that popped. When we take the 2 balloons away, how many do we have left? Looking at the circles, we started with 7 and 2 popped, and that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 balloons left. Great job, kids! You guys are awesome!
Great job, guys. Let's try to do some on our own. All right, remember when we were doing our addition word problems, we always circled our 2 important numbers. So let's make sure you're circling your 2 important numbers. There are 5 pumpkins on a vine. Trey picks 4. How many pumpkins are left? So I'm going to go back and I'm going to circle my 2 important numbers. Do you see the 2 important numbers? Awesome. I see number 5 and I see number 4. All right, so Trey wants to know how many pumpkins are left. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to write 5 minus 4. Put in my equal sign. Now, I am going to use pictures. I'm going to use these pumpkins to illustrate or to show my word problem. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I'm going to take away how many? I made 5, so now I'm going to take away 4. So I'm going to make a mark through them. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many pumpkins do I have left that do not have a mark on them? Good, I have 1 pumpkin left. Let's try another one. All right, there are 8 watermelons in the yard. Jordan eats 3 of them. How many watermelons are left? So they want to know how many watermelons they have left. What's the first thing I'm going to go back and do? Circle my 2 important numbers. Good, 8 and 3. Now I'm going to come up here. I'm going to write it a little bit tiny so that way I can have enough room for all my watermelons. 8 minus 3 equals. That's what we're going to try to figure out. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put it down here and make it 8. All right, so this is going to be hard to mark through because they're kind of on top of each other, but we'll do our best. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We took away 3 of them. Now let's go count how many we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 left. So let's put it right here. And then go back to the word problem and put it up here. Remember, it's always important to touch it, count it, especially when you have pictures or larger numbers like this when you're subtracting. Okay, let's do this one. There's 7 fish swimming in the ocean. 3 fish swim away. How many are left? Well, our first step is to go and circle the important numbers. We're going to circle 7 and we're going to circle 3. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to write 7 minus 3. All right. I'm going to make out 7 fish. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll put one at the top for 7. Now, how many am I going to mark out? How many am I taking away? 3 of them. Good. 1, 2, 3. Now let's count how many fish I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 fish left. So 7 minus 3 is 4. All right, friends, that's all we're going to be working on in this video. I'm so excited to see your math that you're going to be doing this week on your word problem subtraction. So just do your very, very best. I can't wait to see it. And if you need anything, reach out. Bye, guys. Love you and miss you.